Now, a lot of times, you know, if people end up having issues, so let's say they want to lift up their booty, they'll just end up, going on the internet and just kind of grabbing whatever workout that they end up finding. Now, why is it that, women, if they want to kind of tone up their booty, shouldn't just, grab whatever
Mhm.
workout they end up finding when they kind of type into something into Google? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. A lot of the workouts out there are really not designed for women's bodies. There's a lot of workouts that are more geared towards men, and they've been just taken, and now they have a female model doing the same workout that the guys do. So it's not really directed at our shape and our form. And so that's one of the problems with that, is you'll see. And then another problem with that is so many of the workouts that you find online totally ignore the area that I'm talking about. And that's what I found when I was looking for things and trying to find new exercises, is I was just finding the same exercises over and over, and I really wasn't finding anything that was targeting anything different. And that is, of course, if you go online and you look up booty exercises, you're going to see squats, you're going to see lunges, you're going to see those typical lower body exercises.
Okay, that's cool. That's good. Now, we've kind of talked about, the exercises that people think they should do in order to help with their booty, and they're not necessarily the ones they should. Maybe you can give people like one exercise, like what would be the best exercise that they can do to help, lift their booty.
Yeah, definitely. And with exercise, and I'll definitely give an exercise. One thing that I want to stress though is that form is has to be correct. We have a saying at my fitness facility: if you want to get it tight, you got to do it right. And so we can see that's
Nice.
another problem with Googling exercise and looking at things, is really, making sure you're doing those things right. One of my favorite exercises is a deadlift, is a really good one that can work that area and also works the back. Also like a hyperextension exercise where you're laying on the floor and lifting the upper body and the lower, laying on the belly, is a really good exercise. It's got so many benefits, and booty lifting is definitely one of those benefits. So those two exercises are not traditional, especially the hyperextension is not traditionally something people think of as a booty exercise, but it absolutely is a very important booty lifting exercise.
Okay. And like with the deadlift one, this is, where they end up staying active or rigid in their upper body. They're hinging through their hips.
Sure.
Their knee might be slightly
Slightly
bent,
bent. Mm-hmm.
and they're either trying to touch the floor or reach to below their knees or shin height and then come
Mm-hmm.
back up.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and I actually believe in doing, I still believe in doing the squats and lunges and some of those other exercises, but it really, one of the things that I found that really worked for me and has helped other ladies that I've tested this on with clients is actually the sequencing of exercises so that you are hitting the different areas. And that's really important. That sequencing is important. So you still are going to include some of those lower half exercises, but now you're including and you're sequencing them in such a way that you're targeting all the way up the booty and above and below. So you're getting that whole area and you're really getting much more lift that way.
Okay, great, great. Now that kind of comes to the end of like my questions that I end up having. Is there anything that you want to leave people with, or a question that I didn't ask you that you're hoping I would ask you? Um, Anything that you want to leave people with?
Probably the one thing that I get a lot of women that the question they have or concern that they have about that area would be in regards to cellulite. That's an area of the body where we tend to see more cellulite, and that's a big area of concern for us ladies. And so I do want to let ladies know, yay, there is hope for that area and reducing the cellulite in our hips and thighs. And exercise is the best tool that we have because we can actually tone that area and tighten that tissue below the skin so that we can smooth out that cellulite. So exercise is really key, and of course, putting that with the proper eating is going to be key. So you can reduce cellulite. I get that question a lot, and you can see significant differences in a short amount of time if you do the right things.
Yeah, yeah, okay. And then really trying to remember that, targeting that right area. You need to do specific exercises that target that area, and we've kind of talked about it. And decrease the frequency of other exercises like the squats,
Mhm.
and then sometimes the byproduct is helping lifting the booty and also helping with the cellulite. Awesome, awesome.
Absolutely. All
So
about
that's it. That was all the question that I have. Now, where can people get more information about you, Alli?
I have a website, 14dayperfectbooty.com. So if they, especially if they're interested in booty, in the booty area in particular, they can check that out. And there's workouts there and more information on that particular area.
Awesome. And then you also had a blog as well.
Yes, and that is covers all different types of fitness, and it is more geared toward women's fitness, and it's allikerr.com.
Okay, and on there, I know I've been on there. You cover
Yes, I've
all
got an
kinds
interview
of
with you.
topics, and
Yep.
you have all kinds of YouTube videos and videos that people can check out and also follow.
Yes,
Awesome.
absolutely.
Awesome. So thank you very much for your time, Alli.
Thank you, Rick.
No worries.
Awesome.
And
Awesome
thank,
talking to you.
thank you. And thank you everyone at exercisesforinjuries.com. Thanks for listening, watching, reading this video or interview. I hope you enjoyed it. Now, make sure to swing by exercisesforinjuries.com. Enter in your injury or pain. There's a good chance of an article, video, or interview that'll help you overcome your injury or pain. So this is Rick Cassell with Alli Kerr saying take care and bye-bye.